EA Sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to South America and one of the world's most populous cities, vibrant Sao Paulo in the southeast region of Brazil. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Throwing right away is Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Junior Colson.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Herbert going to throw on this first play. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 35, here's second and a couple. On the ground, here's the first round pick from April's draft. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chain. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There we go. It's Hampton. And he's going to have the Chargers first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hampton. A short gain down to the 7.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
I see a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised.
Now here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Herbert. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And he'll throw this one away. Incomplete. Receivers blanking it everywhere he looked to bring up a 4th down.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Pushed out to his right. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now Mahomes. Gives it to Pacheco. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Here's Mahomes. That's dropped off for Pacheco. And he's in. What a drop. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Second and 10. Now it's Herbert. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That's an incompletion. He was trying to get that one to Tyler Conklin. 3rd down coming up.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Amarian Hampton was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
5-yard gain brings up second down at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 4. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On the give, here's Hampton. Uh-oh. And he will score! Lorian Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. For Hampton, the rookie, he's going to want to hold on to that one. First touchdown of his young career. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Chargers out to the early lead. We'll have more from South America and beautiful Sao Paulo after this. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A give here to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down.
He was brought down by Dominique Hampton. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the Chargers' 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, it's Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is the 9-time Pro Bowler Khalil Mack, taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing, Herbert. That is brought in. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. An even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
brought down after a gain of a couple.
Ball carrier brought down by Nick Bolton. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Chiefs' 33-yard line.
If you don't agree, ask the script on your here. You already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Herbert. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Gotta get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Now Herbert. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on
You know,
down.
more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
First down throw, Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. A handoff to Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down. Tackle's made at about the 38-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the lines. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
2 minutes to go, 1st half in a 2-point game. We're back in Sao Paulo after this. Mahomes now to throw on second down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
3rd and long. Here's Mahomes. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Khalil Mack. What a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Here's Matt Araiza now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drop. Brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Past midfield. He's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston.
To number 1, Quentin Johnston. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
2nd down, they need 3. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll be hit As he throws this time, it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Here's J.K. Scott now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. It is 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 15-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's taken down up past the 35. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Patrick to throw. Moving to his right. And try as he might, he will not get back to that line of scrimmage. They will force him out for a loss.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
It is 3rd and long. To throw is Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for KC. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And they will finally drag it down at the Chargers' 35. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Boy, they got the block to spring him, and it was a foot race. And when he gets in that foot race, Mike, he's normally good for this type of yardage before anyone's able to run him down.
On first down, it's Hampton. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Herbert. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. First down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Drew Tranquil. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 9-yard line.
Another run here with Hampton. A second effort, and he is in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. They go play action with Mahomes. A throw left outside, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up second down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Davis to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 10. Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
It is 3rd and 10. Now, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here's 3rd and 7. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
1st and 10. Motion man is Rice. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Pistol, it's Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd down.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
And a yard.
Attack!
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. They're going to bring him down to 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. First down, picked up on the ground.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? And this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Mahomes now on second down. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes quickly out to Rice.
Mahomes pass. Complete to Rashee Rice. Out of bounds down at the 7-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now, faking the give. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he will score! Game on! Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. That's his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Chiefs 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Rolling right. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's good for a Charger first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Herbert. He'll look underneath here for Hampton.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back and the flat can run away from that defender, so give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing now is Herbert. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to 4th down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. They'll run with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Gray is the motion man here. On 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
They'll run with Hampton. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
Down at the 2-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. To the goal line and in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Play action, it's Mahomes. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. And he's very close to a touchdown. And Markham just shy of the goal line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Pacheco. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the one. Setting up third and goal.
2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Tuli Tuipulotu working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. Here's Mahomes. And that is caught on fourth and goal. They've got it. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Chiefs 28. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they've still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
Scrimmage, that's about all. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
The left side, catch made by McConkey. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It's a big play when they needed it the most, and even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And Let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
Give, and here comes Hampton. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go. So this one is over.